This is the Samsung Galaxy S24 FE, and to be honest, it's a bit unclear who it's aimed at. Samsung's approach with this release feels somewhat puzzling, leaving me questioning their direction. The once loved fan edition has lost its spark, no longer delivering the impressive performance or value that made the original stand out. And top it off, this year's model comes with a price hike, which only makes things worse.
Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad phone. It's got decent specs and strong software support. But with the competition already fierce in the mid-range market, it's hard to figure out who this phone is really for. It's just kind of lost in the crowd. But before we get into it, guys, I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers, so if you could hit that subscribe button, it would mean a lot to me. Thank you.
When I saw the Galaxy S24 FE, I immediately noticed how luxurious the S24 Ultra is in comparison with its sleek titanium frame. The S24 FE? Well, it feels cheaper for a lack of a better word. Honestly, if you told me the FE was a demo unit, I would believe it. The build doesn't have the same robust feel. Meanwhile, my S24 Ultra has the weight, this density that screams premium. The FE is noticeably lighter, and at first, I thought I would appreciate it, but I don't. It feels like comparing a high-end watch to a budget one. The heavier, solid feel gives you the sense of quality. The lighter, flimsy feel, not so much.
The toughest part about convincing buyers of the Galaxy S24 FE's value is its price. At $650, it's a big jump from Samsung's budget option, the Galaxy 35, which comes in at $400. But on the other hand, it's $100 less than the standard S24.
Honestly, the S24 FE feels more like an alternative to the S24 Plus, especially when you look at its screen size and battery. It's sitting right in that sweet spot between budget and premium, offering a balance of both. Putting the price aside, there's actually a lot to like about the S24 FE. The reinforced aluminum frame feels great, and the flatter edges are a nice upgrade from its predecessor. The 6.7-inch 1080p display is absolutely stunning, and this time, Samsung made sure to include a vividness slider in the settings right from the start. I played a 4K HDR video on YouTube with the Galaxy S24 FE, and the vibrant colors were absolutely mesmerizing. When you compare to the Galaxy S55's screen, this one is a big step up with rich contrast and punchier colors. Honestly, I would even say the AMOLED panel on the S24 FE looks better than the standard S24. It has that higher contrast look, whereas the S24 display sometimes look a bit faded in comparison. I'm not a fan of wider bezels on the FE model. I think Samsung could have adjusted the theme a little bit. On the plus side, I love how snappy it is when navigating on the S24 FE with its 120Hz refresh rate. Under the hood, Samsung made some important upgrades. The Galaxy S24 FE is powered by the new Exynos with 8 gigs of RAM. Samsung says this chip offers 18% better with CPU performance and 28 performance improvements in GPU performance over the previous model. They even added a vapor chamber to help you keep it cool during those Genshin Impact sessions. I'm not big on benchmarks, but in my experience, the S24 FE felt quick and responsive.
I did have many complaints about power on the Galaxy S23 FE, but Samsung says they've addressed one of the key major weaknesses. The Galaxy S24 FE comes with a 4700 mAh battery, an upgrade from the 4500 mAh battery on the S23 FE. I'm hoping for the more efficient chip, the Exynos, which will bring raw power to the Galaxy S24 FE and the glow up that we saw on the Galaxy S55 this year.
During the Galaxy S24 FE event, Samsung really emphasized how similar the cameras are to the standard Galaxy S24. The main camera is a 50-megapixel sensor boosted by Samsung's ProVision engine, which uses AI to enhance your photos. Alongside that, you get a 12-megapixel ultra-wide and 8-megapixel telephoto lens with 3x optical zoom. That 3x optical zoom matches what you get on the S24, although the S24 uses a slightly better 10-megapixel sensor. I snapped a few quick shots with the S24 FE, but being indoors and just viewing the pics on the phone's display doesn't give me the full picture of the true quality.
Even so, I love that the S24 FE comes with all camera modes and features that make Samsung's phone stand out. You've got full manual controls for photos and videos, and that's something I really appreciate.
Galaxy AI is here too. Yes, the S24 FE does have an impressive slate of AI features like Live Translate, Support to Search, and Photo Assist. I enjoy editing photos and adding scenes to images that weren't there, but that's not why I buy a phone. With AI coming to many devices, it's quickly losing its luster.
It's nice to have, but I don't think they justify the higher price tag. You'll have fun with these features and the translation tools could be useful, but they're not enough to make me upgrade from the Galaxy S23 FE. Samsung is pushing for the AI angle, but honestly, the real selling point here is the Galaxy S24 FE's software.
I really appreciate that Samsung is offering 7 years of Android upgrades and security patches on this phone. While it's not the first mid-range phone to do this, more support is always a good thing. People are always keeping their phones for longer these days, and I would love to see this trend of extended support for budget-friendly devices continue.
I can't fault the hardware on the Galaxy S24 FE, and I'm also a big fan of Samsung's software. However, I do have some concerns when it comes to its pricing. There are so many other options out there, even within Samsung's lineup, that you need to consider.
I just can't wrap my head around why the Galaxy S24 FE is priced at $650. Sure, the OnePlus 12R may not have the same level of software or AI features, but it packs more raw power and it costs $150 less. The Pixel 8 offers comparable support along with better camera than the S24 FE. Even Motorola has some solid competitors out there, and I don't see how Galaxy AI can bridge that value gap.
Plus, Samsung already has a Galaxy AI device with superior powers, better cameras, and premium build, the Galaxy S24. It often goes on sale at around $750, but with better carrier deals and trade-ins, you could end up paying a few bucks for the flagship model.
So, unless you're in a situation where you're paying exactly $650 for a full price, an unlocked device makes sense and the Galaxy S24 FE starts to look less appealing. It feels like Samsung is trying to flip the marketing script, convincing us that the Galaxy S24 FE isn't just an expensive mid-range phone, but actually the more affordable Galaxy AI device in its lineup. It's a clever idea and I recommend Samsung for the effort. But when you take a step back, the flaws in that argument become clear. I've enjoyed my time with the Galaxy S24 FE so far, and I think it's definitely worth considering. Just make sure to snag it on sale.